Remember, they're changing my voice. This video is called Making the True Distinctions. It is overwhelmingly obvious that I do not have a mental illness and that people sink to the level of pretending I do as they have no viable counter arguments. On top of this, I have 22 witnesses to the sabotage, over 22 actually. Sabotage, poisoning, and harassment campaign against me on record. I have over 22 witnesses to the sabotage, poisoning, and harassment campaign against me on record, which includes fuming me, and that's part of why I'm stumbling on my words right now. Also, many people who work in mental health have conceded all my key points. So again, not only do I have 22 witnesses, lots of people in mental health have conceded my key points who work in mental health. Remember, I've been making videos since 2009. I've been talking about psychiatry since at least 2012. Okay, tons of people who work in mental health have commented on my videos, and I've commented on their videos. And many people who are psychologists and therapists and psychiatrists and so on have conceded my point in my key points in the last 10 years. Okay. So it is outrageous that people would pretend there's something wrong with me in that regard. Point number 1. Symptoms of schizophrenia or psychosis or schizoaffective disorder. Okay, a lot of people don't know that there's a disorder called schizoaffective disorder. That's a result of me doing over a decade of research into psychiatry. Okay, versus false beliefs versus true beliefs others pretend are false or actually think are false. Or actually think are true. Or actually think are false. Actually think are false. I'm being fumed here. All right, so let's go over this again. Symptoms of schizophrenia or psychosis or schizoaffective disorder versus false beliefs versus true beliefs others pretend are false or actually think are false. Now, every psychiatrist will tell you, okay, if somebody has 22 witnesses to them being sabotaged and fumed, okay, and fumes logically cause disorganized thinking and, people having trouble speaking, is the logical and scientific and professional conclusion that the person has fucking schizophrenia that's causing that, or that they're being fumed? Straightforward. Straightforward. No other way it could be. Countless mental health professionals have conceded my point. Okay, many of them have even seen the videos where the witnesses testify. And I've even interviewed people with degrees in psychology and so on and so forth. Okay, at least one person rather. All right. On record. 2, false beliefs versus playing stupid. They also have to account for, is the person playing stupid? So they have to ask that person. That's a typo. Again, I don't have Word. I have Notepad because they hacked my computer, and it made it so that I can't trust things that I order in the mail because they might have some malware, spyware, their viruses, various things that the government can use to cyber attack my computer. Okay, and I have enough problems with it already, even though I restarted. It's a long story why that is. They have technologies that allow them to bypass all the countermeasures people commonly think of. Okay. 3, the psychiatrist's own misconception and cowardice must be considered. The word coward is an anagram for a crowd. Now, obviously, when I have a martial art challenge going back to 2013, next year it'll be 10 fucking years. 10 years. And it's up to $10 million if I get compensated, $60,000 if I'm not. For, one of my matches only took 2 minutes. Imagine if you believed that you could get $60,000 in a 2-minute match, okay? And most martial artists who are good at sparring are not rich, okay? People like Van Damme and Jet Li and all that, they're not that good at sparring. The people that aren't rich, okay? Can you imagine? They pay nothing if they lose, $50 to the show, okay? Some people just that $50 is worth it. Nobody can beat me. That is called an abundance of evidence. And the definition of delusion is when you ignore the overwhelming evidence and insist on believing and living a life that is deluded instead. A life of stupidity. A life of not wanting to admit to oneself. So yes, white denial and denial in general is a form of delusional behavior. They're delusional. Okay, and they've come together with racist Jews, LGBT community, token minorities, and everyone who's scared to go against them, which it seems like everyone these days, okay, to team up against me. But good thing before they really rallied a lot of people together, I had many people on record that were witnesses to the sabotage campaign because I'm the top martial artist. And they're sniveling dime a dozen Tweedledee, Tweedledum, fool on the tarot card, jackass, dumb and dumber punks. And I'm the son of the most moral brain surgeon that ever lived and the top martial arts ever. I think I know a little bit better about this than they do. Thank you.